Time out there.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. So, man, we got our first guest in the building, man. This guy's been patiently waiting. We appreciate that. But let me just tell y'all, from experience, I have one of his products. And it is amazing. It's not just the product, it's the packaging, it's the whole presentation. It's really professional, it's really classy, it's really thoroughly put together. It's that, right? And so I'm testifying because when I saw the product, I was like, wow, that's a really nice bag. So
Appreciate that.
I'll get to it in a minute. I just wanted to say that because that's sincere. Like, I didn't know who the owner was, I didn't know anything about him. I just knew that the presentation was amazing and the bag itself was dope. So I just want to say that, first of all, my experience. So now let's get to it.
We are going to get to it. I always like, again, before we get into this next segment, I wanted to, again, say thank you to Miss Angela. Thank you to Miss Keith's Happy Hour. Thank you
Yes.
for showing up, all of you all. And we have a special guest back there. Miss Angela's brother, Pastor Andre McLeod, is in the
Yes,
building,
indeed.
y'all.
Let's give it up for Pastor Andre McLeod in the
Hey!
building.
All right, let's
And
get
also
to
my
it.
DJ Uncle Fresh, you already know.
All right. So, Bobby Daniels IV is the epitome of luxury, blending exquisite craftsmanship with urban flair. Hailing from Prince George's County, Maryland,
Gorgeous Prince
his
George's.
designs reflect a fusion of sophistication and street style, appealing to the discerning tastemakers of both worlds, y'all. With the
Yes.
meticulous attention to detail and a commitment to quality, Bobby's creations redefine opulence in the world of luxury bags, making him a sought-after name among fashion connoisseurs globally. Y'all better give it up for our newest
All the way
Spotlight
up.
family member, Bobby Daniels the
Hey,
Fourth.
give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.
Hey.
Thank you
y'all
for
for
being a
having me.
part of Spotlight, man. We appreciate
Thank you. Thank you so very much. You know how I met this? I haven't met him in person. This is my first time meeting him. But I got a little jealous on Instagram when I saw these other people, like Poet had a bag and this one had a bag. I said, well, damn, what about me? I went in the DMs. I said, well, hey, Spotlight Over City, hey. And
What'd he
listen,
do?
he
Blessed you with a bag, right?
blessed us with a bag, and it was amazing. I did a video because I could not help it. Like Stan said, the packaging,
Everything.
the branding, like it was so. The box
The
that it came
quality.
in,
It was
even
black
the stuff
excellence.
he stuffed it with, I was like, damn,
Everything.
he got it all right.
And so I said, the first thing I said, because I thought I was going to see some new bags pop up in here, I was like, where the bags, where the bags? So to,
Where the
to my
bags at?
surprise, he said, they're all sold out.
No way,
so-
give it up,
Give it
y'all.
up for all sold out. So first of all, that's a big deal. You want
Appreciate
all your
that.
products to be sold out as much as possible, rather than to be on the shelf looking at you. And so for him to say that, I was like, okay, that means that it's a great product, A, people is in high demand, B, and he can't keep a seat.
Yes.
So that's good business. So
Very
how did
good.
this come about? How did you come about? Because it's a luxury line, obviously. How did you come about this whole brand?
So, funny story. I manage an artist that's from Gaithersburg. His name is Late Night Jiggy. We were on our way to Amsterdam. And he pulled up to the airport and had a duffel bag with him. And I'm looking at him like, bro, you are a signed artist. You can't rock like this. So he was like, well, make me something. I said, cool. Literally,
Wow.
the entire flight from DCA to Amsterdam, I designed the bag. So half of the night, I was looking out the window and I'm thinking of concepts and ideas and I'm playing around with words. And I just look and I'm like, there's a crescent moon, a lot of stars, you know, like, hey, this is it, like overnight. So I literally developed the brand overnight. Like I started that brand overnight.
Wow.
So
That's
it
how I
came
came up with
about
it.
just because somebody mentioned, because of the fact that you saw he had a lame bag. And so you was like, bro, you can't be this lame. You got to get you a real bag. But when you did it, though, you took it all the way there, though, bro.
Well, it's not the fact that his bag was lame. It's
Okay,
just
it
more
wasn't
so-
lame. Okay, it
Nah,
wasn't lame,
nah, to be
but
a
it wasn't
sign-
lit.
To be a signed artist, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, like, come on now. Like,
He was half-stepping.
yeah, like, we from the city. Like, you got to show out. Like, you can't just travel looking like a regular dude. So
Right. You got to look like a signed artist.
you got to look like a signed artist. You got to look like who you are.
That's it.
and
I
that's,
love it.
Yeah, so that's what it was.
Look like who you are.
I love
Exactly.
it.
And so the bag was born. And so what was the first product you created? Was it a duffel bag? Was it a backpack? Was it a...
So the
What was it?
first The concept bag was the duffel bag.
Duffel
That's
bag.
what started it. From the duffel bag, I moved over to book bags. Then I got into crossbody bags. I got into diaper bags, laptop bags, wallets, gym bags. Yeah.
So what's your best
Wow.
seller?
Folding.
Which one of those bags became the best seller so far?
Honestly, I can't keep none of them.
Wow.
This is my
Bobby, wow.
I started this brand January of 23, and I've had 5 sold out shipments.
Bobby, that is
Man,
amazing.
y'all give it up for that
So
right
it's
there.
been
So,
crazy.
Wow.
so Black Excellence, you guys. If I had the bag here, which I almost bought that bag.
I started to
was
tell
this
you to
close,
bring it.
right? And so I don't know why I left it, but I wish I wouldn't have because I want you guys to see the product. Seeing is believing, as they say.
What's your website?
Is overnighttravelbags.com.
Mighty Mouse, maybe y'all can pull that up. Overnighttravelbags.com.
Make sure you guys lock
So y'all
that
can
in,
see.
and you guys can check the product out. But it's amazing. It's great leather. It's great. It's just a really well put together situation.
Thank
Every
you.
detail about it was real cool. So I thought it was a real fly thing.
I agree with you.
So your artist now, you got you a real bag, man.
Yeah.
Now you
Yeah.
bagged up, man.
Listen, he customed up. Like
Yeah?
I got him right, yeah. Got
That's
him
it.
right. Then right after I did his bag, my big brother Neo reached out, so I did a custom bag for Neo. I've worked with almost 300 celebrities so far.
I
like,
be seeing.
So give me 5.
Fat
of them.
Joe got a bag.
Give us.
Fat Joe.
I was in my feelings. I seen that. I'm like, how the Fat Joe done got a bag? I ain't get a.
I don't
so
know if y'all
Fat,
peeped it, but I dropped the video of Funny Marco yesterday.
I didn't.
Yeah, so I did an interview with Funny Marco
Man, I
about
wish we had
3
that
weeks
clip.
ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
We slipping. We ain't got that clip.
Wow.
We're gonna work on it
Don't
next
worry,
time.
I'll send it to you. I'll
That's
send it to you.
And so, give me 2 or 3 artists or people, famous people that we would know that you
That's carrying the
service.
bags?
Yeah, that's carrying the bag.
Neo, Maxwell, Jasmine Sullivan. I keep going. Like, you want me to keep going? Like,
Kiera, didn't you get one to Kiera?
Kiera
Gave her a
Sheard.
diaper bag, didn't you?
yeah,
Kiera
Sheard
Sheard.
got the diaper bag.
I
Bone
saw that.
Crusher. Shout out to Bone Crusher.
One time for
That's
Bone
my
Crusher.
big brother.
ATL.
Yeah, Bone Crusher. Big Tigger. Shout out to Big Tigger.
Shout out
Q
Tigger.
Parker.
You been
Wow.
So wait, let's back up. Because how did this come about now?
Yeah, how are you able
get
to
a
do
bag,
this?
You get a brand, right? That's the start.
Right.
It's a sexy brand, it's fly, it's Black Excellence. But how do you get these people to have the bag?
So my experience in the music industry spans 20 years. So
Wow.
I started out managing my younger brother, Kevin Ross. That's from the area. I'm pretty sure
Shout
y'all
out
know who
Kevin
that is.
Ross.
Oh, shucks,
So I
yeah.
started out managing Kevin, and through my relationships with working with him over the course of 20, I just was able to reach
Lock
out
in
to
with different people, yeah.
having those good relationships that I built over the years, and just being able to reach out, let them know I'm doing something different. Everybody know me from management. Then I shifted over to bodyguarding, Neo, Trey Songz, and the list of bodyguards just go crazy.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
so transitioned out of the bodyguarding back into management. Then I went from management and wearing the dual hat now to being a designer.
Wow.
So you're a whole boss, basically, is what you're telling us.
Yes,
And so
Bobby.
what I love about what you're showing me is that you don't just get in a lane, you maximize the lane you in
Oh yeah, of course,
every single time.
of course,
And so you took that product and went back to the lane you was already in and threw your products around.
Pretty much.
In that same lane that you had created for yourself. So that's dope, man, because a lot of people will be in that position. They'll sit in that position and won't nothing come of it, right?
yeah,
And so even when your guy, you see him and he need a bag and you'll be like, man, he ain't up to par right now. I want him to have this. But it would stay there. Or you would go buy him a Louis or Gucci or Prada or Fendi or something. And that would be it, right? That'd be,
You know what?
that'd be the end of it.
Crazy part is I've never been a designer person. Like I've never been in the Louis, Gucci, none of that. Like since I started in the music industry back in 06, it was just more so like every time I talk to somebody, it'd be like, oh, can you make me a t-shirt? So I started out making t-shirts for Kevin. Then I started out branching off to other artists and just moving around, just making merch. So when it came down to actually designing a bag and making the bags, it was easy. Like it felt like that's where I belong because I've been doing it for so long.
Wow.
That's dope. So that was something that you had a passion for anyway.
Yeah.
Man, they say your passion is your purpose.
Your
I like that.
passion is
I
your
like that. You
purpose.
got some
I
questions
like
for
that.
this young man?
I don't have any questions. I'm just sitting here in awe. And I just want to say to you, as a person who has seen your merchandise up close and personal, touched it and everything, I would much rather and be proud to carry a black-owned brand like yours,
Definitely. Thank
you so
Bobby,
much.
than
Definitely.
the Louis Vuitton duffels and stuff. The
And there's no
quality
knock
is
to nobody
no
else's
knock at
brand,
all. But
but-
I'm just into black brands now, and so I want to carry black purses, black backpacks. Whoever makes it black owned, I want that. I don't care nothing about all of the other stuff no more. I'm
and
over
so I
it.
like that as well. I've been like that for years, though. I've been rocking with black products. I used to own my own clothing line and this and that. So I understand the importance of rocking with us.
Yeah.
And there's no knock to everybody else. I know people be like, well, why I got to be about them? Well, because it haven't been for so long.
Yeah.
That's pretty much why I got to be about us.
Yeah.
And so I just really appreciate you even jumping out there and having the type of brand, because it didn't just stop at a starter kit.
Nah.
It went straight to excellence, and I just love it. Like I said, I'm gonna bring it so you guys can see it.
Yeah, bring
And,
it next week.
I want you guys to see the quality of this bag, and go online. Make sure you lock in with this young man. Do this. So I got one question for you before we get you out of here.
Sure.
You got a big order that you just filled, and you had just got this stuff in, and it sold so fast that it was incredible. So you got a hellified check. You got a 1 hour ride to get back home. You got one artist that you can listen to. Once you put them in, you cannot take them out. It can be a group, or it could be an artist.
Who you listening to?
Are you listening to?
Jeez.
Once you put that artist in now, it could be whoever, right? It could be gospel, it could be R&B,
I
it could be
actually got
trap, it could be rap.
I got a couple.
It can
One.
only be one.
1 hour though.
And you got a whole hour to play them. So it could be different music, but it got to be
Okay.
that artist or that group. It could be a group.
All right. That one artist will be Fred Hammond.
Yes.
Fred Hammond. Give
Let
it
me
up for
tell
Fred
you
Hammond.
something.
So how many of y'all even know who Fred Hammond is?
Raise your hand if you heard of
Okay.
Fred Hammond before.
So that's one of the few gospel artists that I know.
Let me
Right?
tell
I
you
don't know
something.
a lot of gospel artists because I don't listen to a ton of gospel music. But I will say Fred Hammond is dope.
Fred Hammond is dope. And one thing I have said about Fred Hammond, and again, there's so many people out here in the world who can sing great. So I'm not saying Fred Hammond is the best gospel singer. But what I will say is whoever be laying his tracks.
He got the dope tracks.
Yeah, listen.
What's your favorite Fred Hammond song?
That's what your love is. That's, you know that
that's what-
song.
Yeah, of course.
That track
Yeah.
to that song, man. Listen, Fred Hammond to me have the best tracks, and then so his voice go with it, and it's just
Is
so
that-
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay,
That's
I
what's the
respect
name of
that,
that
Fred.
song? That's my favorite song.
Fred Hammond.
That's
okay.
what your
That's-
love is.
I think
That's
that is
what
the title.
Your love is. You
I
know the
think-
song.
Yeah, I know the song.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I think that's the title. I'm not
Pastor
100%
McLeod,
sure.
you know that song? I know you do.
Yeah, he know.
All right.
He know. He know.
Anything else you want to say before we let you go, Bobby?
Yeah, definitely.
Anything coming up? Anything?
We got a
going
lot
down?
coming up. It's a lot coming
Let's
up.
talk about it.
So I'm
Plug it.
I'm in Atlanta tomorrow. I'm actually doing a speaking engagement for overpowering obstacles on Saturday. I got that
that.
speaking engagement.
Where's the engagement? We got Atlanta.
Atlanta.
We got ATL. No,
Yep.
we got ATL people.
Oh,
locked
it's
in with us.
down at the it's at the Hyatt Regency in Buckhead.
Okay.
So I got that. I got a new shipment coming in for anybody that's interested in purchasing. We dropping that shipment, I think December 10th. But we have
December
the
10th.
pre-orders up by Black Friday, and I'm going to do a discount, which I normally don't do. Being as though we're luxury, the prices of the bags are so reasonable. The duffel bags are $250, the backpacks are $200, and the crossbodies are $150.
Very
so we
reasonable.
keep our prices
Very
very
reasonable.
reasonable.
Very, very reasonable. Very
So
good
we
quality.
have the shipment coming in. Outside of that, we're gearing up
Oh, look, y'all.
hopefully to do. Oh, there we go.
We in the building.
Hopefully,
see
we're going
my
to be
gang?
doing the Oscars again next year. Yeah, so we did the swag for the Oscars this year.
Did y'all hear this young man? Yeah. I'm gonna clap for my damn self up here. I like that right there. And so what I like is your humility, though. You see how you just breeze past.
Oh,
it?
yeah, I
we
do
did
the bags for the
swag bags
Oscars.
for the Oscars this year. You know.
No, I mean, listen, like
That's
I said,
dope.
It's all about being humble. Like I
Yes,
keep my
it is.
feet to the ground. I'm not above who I am. Like I'm human, just like everybody else.
I
So
love it.
I'm here for the community. Another thing that we're doing, we're giving back to the community for Thanksgiving. Overnight Travel Bags is sponsoring 10. We started out at 5 dinners for people that had tragic losses
Mm-hmm.
and personal losses, financial losses. We're catering their food with a chef that's from the area, so we're going to deliver their food on Thanksgiving. It started out with 5
like that.
families. Now we're at 10, and people are reaching out about donations, so we may expand it even further.
I
So
like
that's
it.
another big thing that we got going on.
That
and
is dope.
It's all about giving back.
That is
that
so
is-
nice. Y'all
Yes.
give it
Let me
up.
tell you something, man. I love what you stand for, brother.
I appreciate you.
The humility, the whole everything that you got going on is super dope. Where can they follow you and make sure they can stay locked in?
Definitely. You can follow me on any platform at My Overnight Travel Bags. Again, that's My Overnight Travel Bags.
With an S, bags?
Yes.
Bags.
And my personal one is Shout Out to Bobby.
Shout out
Okay.
to Bobby.
Shout out to Bobby.
And Kevin was the one that actually gave me that nickname in the record.
Really? Shout out to Kevin Ross.
Shout out to Kevin, yeah.
So
Okay.
man, I appreciate everything you have going on.
Thank you so much for having me.
I appreciate, like I said, everything you stand for. Make sure you guys support.
Please support. Get one of them bags, y'all. You will not
Get
be
you a bag or
disappointed.
two. Christmas is coming up.
Yes.
It's a good stock.
Black owned.
It's a black owned product. It's a great product. It's not just black owned. It's a great product. You know, some people say that's cool to be black. No, it's cool. It's just a good product altogether. So I thank you again for what you put into it. Congratulations. What's your artist name again?
Late Night Jiggy.
Late Night Jiggy. Make sure y'all
Yeah,
lock
Late
in.
Night Jiggy.
With this young man as well, and follow him and everything else that you got going on, man. If whatever you want us to promote or salute to you, we'll put it on our page. Just lock in with us and tell us what it is. Send it to us, and we'll get it out there.
Sounds
All
good.
right.
Appreciate you.
Y'all good out there?
Yeah.
Y'all give it up for
Y'all
my-
give it up one last time for our newest Spotlight family member, Bobby Daniels IV.
In the-
Overnight travel bags. All
Yes,
right,
indeed.
coming up next, we have got DMV Power Couple.
The
Coming up
Power
next.
Couple.
The Gregs are in the spotlight.
Yes, indeed. They coming right up. So y'all know about travel. If you don't, stay tuned. We got you.
All
Spotlight
right.
over the city.
Spotlight over the city, y'all.